Well, hello again, everybody, and welcome back once again to Maximus the Fourth. What I have to present to you guys today is a 0-calorie variant of Pepsi from Japan that is called Pepsi Cinnamon. Now, this is, I'm assuming that it's discontinued from Japan, and there's absolutely no information about it online. I didn't even bother to look up any reviews or anything because I'm a little bit crunched for time here. But I'm not so sure that anybody has even taken a look at this Pepsi from Japan. Luckily, this one, it did come with a translated label that tells you the ingredients. So we'll look at this. It says water, dietary fiber, carbonic acid, caramel, citric acid, flavor, sucralose, acetylphane, potassium, and caffeine. Now, we know that sucralose is a natural fruit that comes from fruits, vegetables, and nuts. So that's going to give it an oddly sweet taste. But more than anything, this is kind of a cool one because I had to use Google Translate to translate what the name of the soda was. And right there, those Japanese letters underneath Pepsi right here is cinnamon. And then right here, where the guy is raising his arms like a stick figure, I think if I recall correctly, I think it says special health food or something like that. Right here it says Pepsi Special. And right down here in the black strip, what that reads is suppresses the absorption of fat ingested from the body, increases its excretion and moderates the rise in blood neutral fat levels in life, maintain a balanced diet based on staple main dishes and side dishes. And for the most part, that's pretty much all you need to know. There's really nothing else to know about this. I'm kind of just improvising as I go. And the only thing else I can tell you about this bad boy is that this bottle right here has an expiration date that marks 2021 of March 1st. So I'm more than certain that this was probably more than likely made in 2020. And now that I've shared with you some history that I pretty much had to uncover all by myself with no help, let's just open this doggone thing and see what we can make of it. Is it really going to taste like Pepsi Cinnamon? Excuse me. Smells like cinnamon. Mind you, there's no there's no sugars in this. This is an 8.28 full ounce bottle, is what it looks like. I think it might be bigger than that, but anyways, here we go. Just get a nice little look at that. Okay, that's pretty basic. That's very watery. There's definitely no sugar in it. I don't really think that there's any aspartame in this, which is a sugar sweetener. It does have acetylphane, potassium. Okay, that is definitely a normal ingredient that you will see in zero sugar, not diet. They're kind of the same thing, but they're not. But zero sugar, you will always see the asulfame potassium in the ingredients. So that is definitely a typical ingredient that is in this that we know. I've seen that in Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar, as well as Pepsi Zero Sugar and Coke Zero, if I'm not mistaken. Not too sure about the Coke one, but the other ones I know for sure. But everyone's is catching on to that asulfame potassium, and I actually can taste it in here now that I scanned the ingredients and found it. Okay. For the most part, it just tastes like Pepsi Zero Sugar from the States, except a much more of a watered taste. Japan has their way of just making their Pepsi sodas where some of them, they're not necessarily better, but they're just so much more refreshing than the Pepsis in the States. This is pretty tame. It's kind of cool. I've never even seen this thing before. Okay. That's it. I think we got it here. So it's very basic. Definitely diety. And for the most part, it's okay. There's not really anything good happening to me while I drink this, but there's also not anything bad either. Like I've told you guys, I don't do well with diet sodas. They don't really appeal to me. But because this is refreshing, and that's pretty much all there is that it's doing for me, I think I would give this a very solid, a very basic and fair score of 5 out of 10. Would I drink this again? Yeah. If it was all I had in my fridge and I was trying to lose weight, I would, just to help get a little bit of a sweet tooth. Satisfier. But other than that, there's just really nothing going on here. So 5 out of 10 is what I'm going to give Pepsi Cinnamon Zero. And that is all I have for you guys today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this video with a buddy. As always, make sure to drop a comment down below. It does help boost the algorithm. And if you need something else to do, and you really enjoyed this video, and especially if this is your first time ever watching Maximus the Fourth, make sure you check out my video, Black Cherry Cola Soda Shop 2-liter chug, where I take on 2 liters of that in a 2-liter DOS boot. I will link that down in the description of this video. And as far as supporting this channel goes, you guys have the option, just look down in the description or do whatever else you want to do. Maximus the Fourth here, I'm signing out. And I will see you next time. As always, thank you for watching.